Did the Golden State Valkyries just make the biggest mistake of their inaugural season? The WNBA's newest team, bursting onto the scene with sky-high expectations and a fan base already breaking records, has sparked chaos with some jaw-dropping roster moves. From cutting a historic rookie to betting big on international stars, the Valkyries are at the center of drama, rumors, and speculation. Today, we're diving into the wild world of their preseason decisions, the controversy around Kaitlyn Chen's exit, and whether this team is poised for greatness or a rookie season flop. Buckle up, because this story is packed with twists you won't see coming. Let's start with the Valkyries' bold beginnings. This isn't just any team. They're the WNBA's first expansion franchise since 2008, playing out of San Francisco's Chase Center and backed by the Golden State Warriors' powerhouse ownership. Over 15,000 season ticket deposits rolled in before they even had a roster, a record for women's sports. Owner Joe Lacob, no stranger to big promises, declared they'd win a championship within 5 years, a tall order for a team starting from scratch. On the court, they're already turning heads with a fast-paced, three-point heavy style, chucking up 43 triples in their preseason win against the Phoenix Mercury. Led by head coach Natalie Nakase, the first Asian-American head coach in WNBA history, the Valkyries are building a scrappy, high-IQ identity that's got fans buzzing. But if everything sounds so perfect, why are fans already losing their minds over the team's decisions? Enter Kaitlyn Chen, a name that made history before she even stepped on the court. Drafted 30th overall in 2025, Chen became the first Taiwanese American player ever picked in the WNBA draft. Born in San Marino, California, to Taiwanese immigrant parents, she dominated at Princeton, earning Ivy League Player of the Year honors, before transferring to UConn and helping them win a national title in 2025. At 5'9", she's a point guard with a knack for making smart plays and doing the little things coaches love. Fans, especially in the AAPI community, rallied behind her, seeing her as a trailblazer under Nakase's leadership. Her story was one of perseverance and pride, with her family cheering her on every step of the way. So, when the Valkyries announced her release on May 14, 2025, just weeks into training camp, the internet erupted. How could a team let go of such a promising rookie with so much cultural significance? The shock didn't stop with Chen. Cheyenne Sellers, the Valkyries' 17th overall pick, was cut even earlier, before she could even play a single preseason game. At 6'2", Sellers was a steal in the second round, a versatile guard from Maryland, who shot 40.8% from three as a senior and brought elite defense to the table. Analysts like Eric Nemchok had projected her as a top 6 pick, praising her ability to create shots and distribute at her size. Yet, on May 3, 2025, the Valkyries waived her, leaving fans and experts stunned. Head coach Nakase told ESPN's Kendra Andrews that Sellers picked up everything we asked her to, but the team had to choose the best 12 that fit, not necessarily the most talented. That quote raised eyebrows. If Sellers was so coachable and talented, why was she gone so fast? Some fans on X started whispering, was this a sign of a deeper strategy or a massive misstep? That brings us to the Valkyries' big gamble, an international-heavy roster. In the 2024 expansion draft, they selected 11 players, 7 of whom hail from overseas. Players like Iliana Rupert from France, Carla Light from France, and Cecilia Zandalasini from Italy, all bringing WNBA experience and international flair. Their number 5 overall pick, Justa Josait, a 19-year-old Lithuanian star, was a draft and stash choice, meaning she won't even play in 2025 as she competes in Europe. This focus on global talent, led by GM Ohema Nyanin and VP Vanya Chernevek, both with deep international basketball ties, has sparked heated debate. Some argue it's a smart move to build a competitive team quickly, avoiding the typical expansion team struggles. Others say it came at the cost of young domestic stars like Chen and Sellers, who could have grown into cornerstones. Posts on Zite X have called it a slap in the face to American rookies, with some fans questioning if the WNBA's tight 12-player roster limit forced the Valkyries' hand. So, did this strategy actually work on the court? The preseason gave us a glimpse. The Valkyries went 1-1, nearly upsetting the Los Angeles Sparks in a nail-biting 83-82 loss, before clinching their first ever win against the Phoenix Mercury 84-79. French guard Maminyan Touré stole the show in that victory, dropping 19 points, including 4 three-pointers and shooting 7 for 13. The team's EuroLeague-inspired style, fast, scrappy, and loaded with outside shooting, had fans on their feet at Chase Center. They attempted a whopping 43 threes against the Mercury, a bold statement for a rookie franchise. Veterans like Tiffany Hayes, a WNBA champ, and Kate Martin, a fan favorite from her Las Vegas Aces days, brought leadership and grit. Nikasi's defense-first, quick-paced philosophy was evident, and the team's depth, bolstered by expansion picks who logged more WNBA minutes last season than some established teams, suggests they could avoid the usual expansion team woes. But the question lingers. Did they sacrifice too much potential by letting go of players like Chen? The fan backlash has been intense, especially over Kaitlyn Chen. On X, posts mourned her release, with many highlighting her historic role as an AAPI pioneer. One user wrote, "Cutting Kaitlyn Chen feels like a betrayal of what this team could stand for." Others pointed to the WNBA's roster crunch. Teams are capped at 12 players, and with the Valkyries' international focus, rookies faced an uphill battle. The seller's cut fueled even more outrage, with fans arguing the team didn't give her a fair shot. Online debates have spiraled into broader discussions about WNBA expansion and roster sizes. One X post summed it up. The Valkyries are trying to win now, but at what cost? Young talent like Chen and Sellers deserved better. Some even speculated that the WNBA's salary cap and upcoming CBA changes in 2026 forced the Valkyries to prioritize veterans on short-term deals. The drama has only amplified the spotlight on this new franchise, but it's left fans wondering if they've already alienated a chunk of their base. So, what's next for Kaitlyn Chen and Cheyenne Sellers? Sellers didn't stay a free agent for long. The Atlanta Dream scooped her up off waivers on May 6, 2025, giving her a fresh start. Chen's future is murkier. As a third-round pick, she faces a tough road in a league where roster spots are scarce, but her college pedigree and versatility make her a prime candidate for another team's training camp. Some fans on X are holding out hope she'll land with a team like the Indiana Fever, who are still finalizing their roster and might need a backup point guard. The WNBA's cutthroat nature means even stars from college can struggle to stick. But both Chen and Sellers have the skills to fight their way back. The bigger question is whether the Valkyries' gamble will haunt them if these young players shine elsewhere. As the Valkyries head into their regular season debut against the Los Angeles Sparks on May 16, 2025, they're carrying a mix of hype and controversy. Their finalized roster, packed with veterans like Carla Light, Kayla Thornton, and Monique Billings, looks poised to compete sooner than most expansion teams. Nikas's vision of a competitive and connected team is taking shape, and their preseason win proves they can hang with established squads. But the shadow of Chen and Sellers' cuts looms large. Did the Valkyries make a savvy move to build a contender, or did they let future stars slip through their fingers? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain. This team is already writing a story nobody can look away from. What do you think? Did the Valkyries make the right call, or are they destined to regret these cuts? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that subscribe button and join us for our live coverage of the Valkyries' opening night. This is just the beginning of their saga.